I think he's some greedy, many patient play.
He's very like Colossus and Horace.
I was scared before Dreamer Winter, but I crushed him 4-0, so I have confidence now. Just fun and fighting.
Good game.
Welcome back to the desk, live from Long Beach, California, for the NASL Season 4 Grand Finals. Our second game is live. It's going to be on Ohana.
And Ben.
Did you guys know?
I think they know.
Did you? What? Can anybody tell me what does Ohana mean? Somebody escort that guy out of the building.
What did you say? I missed it.
He said it means stop talking about it. What a jerk. Why would you ruin all my fun, guy? Man, it's like my favorite thing. You know how long it took me to develop a catchphrase?
I mean, we can always follow Liquid Red on Twitter.
That's true. All right, guys, here we go. Spawning the bottom right-hand corner of Ohana, the red Protoss player, leading 1-0, Liquid Hero. And his opponent up in the top left, who is having a tough time taking out his teammate, the blue Terran player, Liquid Taeja.
You can already see Taeja switching it up, and he dropped the refinery, so it's not going to be super economic play out of him. No command center first, not even a no gas fast expand build, but he's going to get gas. This is exactly what he did on Ohana against Hero at the DreamHack Winter Finals as well. There we had that crazy game where Taeja stayed on one base for a very long time, and Hero kind of figured out what's going on, and he's like, hey, if you're on one base, you don't really have a lot of scans, so I think Dark Templars are going to be pretty damn good. And he was right. That was a great read by Hero, and that's kind of just like what continued in the previous game, Ben. Because normally you're not going to go up to 3 bases of one gate. That's just crazy. But it's just these excellent Protoss players, like MC did that so often in the past as well. It's like they can smell whenever a Terran goes up to triple orbital. Because that stuff you can't see. Yes, you see the first orbital command, but it doesn't mean that he's gonna go for another one or not. And I'm just always kind of blown away. And it reminds me of poker players who just somehow make the perfect reads while there's no tell. There's like nothing that really gives it away. Yet he's able to have the confidence to go up to 3 bases that quickly.
That's a great comparison, man, as first probe scout from Hero does get shut down by those early Marines. The best players in the world, the guys that are winning these tournaments, just always seem to be a step ahead, and they can always make that call. We see Taeja is dropping the bunker in his natural, but this is not in preparation for an expansion. This is a complete fake. We're seeing concussive shells and a factory, which I'm not really sure what this is going to be.
Probably a little bit more Hellion action, I'd say. Not sure where he's...
I don't know why would he... Yeah, okay, he's going to make a couple of Hellions.
I mean, Marauder Hellion can be quite good against a really greedy Protoss player. Of course, Hellion's excellent against Zealots in low numbers. Hero actually, Ben, is going to completely switch it up. He sent out the probe. He gave the idea that he wanted to expand, but he was chrono boosting his cybernetic score quite a bit already. This early aggressive pilot made me want perhaps expand 3-gate aggression, but no. It's just going to be a good old straight-up 4-gate.
Now, Taeja's factory placement is actually super key, Kevin. Oftentimes when you see these kinds of 4-gates, you'll see a Protoss player drop a pylon right below where this factory is placed. So if Hero tries to do that, Taeja will see it. Oh, this is so dangerous.
Oh, Taeja.
Oh, Taeja. Warp gate's still not done, so Hero can't warp in behind these units just yet, but it is only seconds away.
Hero Zealot did guard the Zelnaga Watchtower, so he saw these units leave. Oh, this is actually beautiful for Hero, but he's going to probably be forced to at least go for 1 or 2 defensive warp-ins. Right now, the 3 Stalkers and a Zealot on the map. Taeja's probably going to be surprised. Wow, what are all these units doing over here?
Yeah, that's right. He's like, wait a second. What is my opponent going to be up to? Taeja with some nice micro, though. Looks like he is going to kill off just about everything. Stalker managing to take out one of those Marauders, but
this is scary, though, Ben. 3 Stalkers on the top side of the map.
That's right, 3 Stalkers and more pylons in good positions.
Oh, Hero, he needs a wall. I think he really needs to sort of like... I mean, Hero doesn't have any units at home. Yes, he has 4 gates. He works off 4 gates, so I guess soon he will be able to warp in something again.
Craziness happening as these players being very, very aggressive on both sides of the map. Pylon dropped on the low ground. Hero can warp in behind that wall. Taeja's going to just let him in. That was very polite.
teammates after all, man.
It's nothing but love for his liquid brothers. SCV's going to be pulled off the line. Taeja really has no way to defend these Stalkers. He's forced to send units back home. Hero hasn't taken any damage on his side of the map. This is looking very, very bad for Taeja.
Yeah, the Marauder is taking a lot of damage. If he cleans up these two Stalkers, maybe with the reinforcements, he will be able to hang in there. But Hero is just going to be able to reinforce his push forever with all these units, with all these gates. I mean, on the other side of the map, he has high ground vision. And as you said, man, Taeja's in a world of trouble.
This is going to be curtains, man. Taeja's supply blocks can't produce units. He's going to lose. Oh, no, the Marauder does get into the bunker. That's one possible saving grace, but already more than 10 workers have fallen.
And still more Stalkers being wiped in as well. These two Stalkers on the high ground, very low in HP though, and it's kind of trapped. So one more Stalker will die. I mean, there are not that many units left for Hero.
There's also not that many SCVs left for Taeja, though, Kev. He's down to 18 harvesters. This barracks is obviously going to go down.
Oh, every shot counts right now in this phase of the game. And that Marauder, even though just popped 2, got so much damage. And that's actually disastrous.
You're so right, Kevin. There are 2 barracks completed for Taeja, but he's got no add-ons. He can't build more Marauders. He's going to be forced to pull SCVs just to keep the bunker alive. This is looking so bad.
Hero just keeps making the right decisions against whatever Taeja opens. It's a little bit frustrating, I can imagine. More SCVs will fall. The bunker is still alive, though. Bunker does fall.
Goes down. That's going to do it. GG is called. Hero very quickly. Goes up 2-0. Decisive win for Hero. Let's pass it back to Zoe to hear what they have to say.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm now once more joined by Sean. So let's talk a little bit about the first 2 games. The second one was fairly quick, to say the least. But the first one actually went on for a lot longer. And we saw some amazing storms, huge storms. I can't even find enough words to... I mean, we saw the storms over and over. So what were your thoughts on that first game?
Well, what's weird is that, especially in the last 3 months in all matchups, we've sort of seen this settling down, and most people are doing about the same thing. And a lot of Taeja's success in Terran vs. Protoss is that he's very surprising in catching his Protoss opponent off guard. But Hero is the exact same sort of player. We even saw the 4-gate happen in just the last game. And even though it's easy to label a 4-gate as a cheesy strategy, 4-gate into double expand, we've seen Hero do very, very successfully in GSL and MLG, here in NASL. So, in fact, Hero has almost too many styles to make it predictable enough. And Taeja, I almost think, needs to reel himself in a bit, because I do think that in his mid-game, he's very, very strong. We even saw in game number 1, the storms did kill him, but if he did dodge those, then I do think he would have been in a very nice spot.
So in the first game we saw, I mean, Taeja stayed very long on the composition he was going for initially.
Yeah.
Do you think that actually was a good idea, or should he have added the ghost, for example, a lot earlier?
Yeah, well, what's weird is that if you watch Taeja play, for him it's less about the correct composition, trying to look at what the units are and saying, oh, let me build the perfect thing, like the Ghosts or the Vikings in that spot. He just likes to attack a lot. But his attack timings are very strong, and they tend to have a few more Marauders than what most of the Terran players are building in the mid-game. So theoretically, that should be catching the Protoss off guard, but Hero constantly warped into counterattack, constantly had all the storms up. So I really think that, again, if Taeja just holds back a little bit, especially waits until he has 2-2, he'll be in great shape.
Yeah, so let's see what the third game will bring us. Will Hero actually take the third one as well, or will Taeja have his comeback? We're going to see that in just a bit.